If you see the level coming down really, really very low, I want it to keep going down to a baseline that's so low that there's virtually no threat. If you combine getting most of the people in the country vaccinated with getting the level of virus in the community very, very low, then I believe you're going to be able to say, you know, for the most part, we don't necessarily have to wear masks.
Dr. Fauci there laying out the case for continued mask wearing into 2022, even as the vaccination rollout accelerates in the U.S. And with the first real-world evidence of the vaccine's impact coming out of Israel, will we return to normal sooner than the Biden administration is predicting? Joining us now, Fox News contributor and author of the book, COVID, The Politics of Fear and the Power of Science, Dr. Marc Siegel. Let's just put this on the board here for people to see that the Pfizer efficacy data in Israel is very impressive. 98.9% effective at preventing death, 89.4% effective in preventing infection, and 78 doses administered per 100 people. Do we have to really think about wearing masks into 2022, doctor?
Well, let's put it this way, Dana. We need a simple message that we can all go by. And here's what it is. I think that Dr. Fauci, who I respect a lot, is being too pessimistic, provided we follow the other part of his message, which is get vaccinated. We have less than a 50%. We have a problem with about 40 to 50% of Americans that are still not saying they're going to get vaccinated. So I say to the people out there, get the vaccine, then we'll talk about taking off the mask. That's how simple it is. I don't think it's going to be 2022, provided we can get this country vaccinated. And the data you just showed proves it. The Pfizer data out of Israel is incredibly impressive, and new data looks like it cuts down on transmissibility, which is the key. That's why I'm talking about protect everybody around you already. Don't just protect yourself. You won't get hospitalized. The chances are you won't get sick. The chances are you won't even get the infection. Very high percentages, Dana just showed. On top of that, very little chance you're going to transmit it to others. You want to take that mask off? Take the vaccine.
Doctor, the decrease in cases and deaths and hospitalizations over the past, well, I guess going back to early January, are extraordinary. We're down 77% since the high right around the first of the year. And then there's this news, too. Top countries with COVID vaccine doses administered. We rank number 4, Israel 1, UAE 2, United Kingdom 3, U.S. 4. Are we doing a lot better job than the media is telling us?
Yes, because of, Bill, all the political backbiting. You know, the administration doesn't want to give any credit to the previous administration. They want to say that nothing was done properly, when meanwhile we had this enormous rollout on a vaccine that was put together in 9 months. The states are fighting each other. New York State had to put an extra layer of surveillance on the vaccine. Now we're finally finding information out that's going to really help, Bill. We're finding out that the Pfizer vaccine can probably be stored in a regular freezer. That's going to mean a bigger rollout. We're getting more people on the ground to administer these vaccines. We're getting more vaccine centers. We're almost up to 2 million doses a day now. But we were up to 1 million at the time that there was a changing of the guard. So that's why I think we're doing a pretty good job with vaccine. A lot of things, Bill, are making us move in the right direction. We're not gathering as much. We're wearing masks. We're starting to get vaccinated. The key thing is, though, that we also have a lot of immunity built up in the country. Probably, and again, this is not provable. It's just, we don't know this for sure, but there's certainly been a lot more cases of COVID-19 out there than we know about. People that had symptoms that didn't get tested, people that didn't have symptoms that got it asymptomatically that didn't get tested, people that might have antibodies, people that might have T-cell immunity they don't know about. That's a significant number as well. All of this is going towards slowing it down.
And it's hard, to your point, it's hard to measure that. But it looks like things are headed in the right direction. If you look at these charts, I know Bill follows the New York Times, that bar chart keeps going down. And in the meantime, we've got this huge COVID relief bill that is going through the House of Representatives. Dr. Siegel, thank you.